why infield dating coaching works so well, because you take a beginner and there's like all the possible situations that can happen in day game, like let's say 100% of situations. And a beginner, he knows how to do a good stop, a good opener, and maybe stack. So he knows what to do in like 3% of situations that can happen. But then he learns storytelling and how to work with topics that come up in very different ways. And maybe now he knows how to deal with 7% of situations that can come up 10%. But then each time a new situation comes up, you learn how to deal with it. You think, hey, where did I get stuck in the set? What could I have done here? What could I have done there? This is why working with your recorded sets is so worth your time. And the more you think about these things, the more you analyze these things while you're a beginner, you don't have to geek out about these things once you're getting laid left and right, unless you want to become top level. So what happens is you go to knowing what to do in 20% of situations, 30%, 40% of situations. And once you know what to do in like 30, 40% of situations, you're basically comfortable with whatever comes, because you're so good at anything that can come up. Like, at least, okay, 40% of that can come up, that everything else that can come up, like, you're probably going to be able to improvise there at that moment. So that's what we're actually trying to do. Build proficiency, can understand what to do in all of these possible scenarios that can come up. And that's while you are learning. But the better you become, while you think about how to come up with these things by analyzing your sets, a very important thing happens. You also get better at coming up with these things, and you can come up with them. Maybe in the beginning you need like 5 minutes to come up with a story, then like 2 minutes, then like 30 seconds, and then you can do it real time. So we're working towards that goal where you're able to come up with things to say on anything that fucking happens. That's the ultimate goal of day game, after all. It's not to be a fucking copy-paste monkey. So yeah. This was a short clip where I teach about advanced day game storytelling. If you feel like you're doing good when chatting with girls who are interested from the beginning of the conversation, but you can't understand what to do to make the other girls interested, then check out the full podcast episode by clicking the link in the description.